It's about recognizing a shared humanity that we have, and recognizing that shared humanity that we all have a story. Bridging that gap from staff to client, and recognizing that person who has a soul, who has a heart, who has a spirit.
I think it's important to recognize the whole identity. I think people who have substance use disorder, and especially those who are homeless, their identities are often reduced. And at the resource center, we tend to widen those lenses and see them as whole people. Typically, social workers are taught to meet people where they are, but I think at the resource center, we tend to meet people where they are, and we don't leave them there.
Everybody that I work with comes from somewhere, and they all have something that they're passionate about. They all have something that makes them smile.
There is just so much beauty within our community. People are isolated, and loneliness is like one of the harshest realities. And people take care of each other, and like strangers take care of each other.
Homelessness is often a very isolating experience, and to find people that think like you and understand your experience is powerful. Yes, our clients endure what is seemingly just unendurable circumstances, and we create a space here where that type of experience is common.
I've seen clients advocate for other clients before themselves, and could recognize and do their own assessment to say, hey, this person needs an apartment, or they need medical attention, or they need this. I think people feel empowered to look at themselves in a very different way, and do that advocacy, and do that mindfulness and that caring. They find out and they discover new things about themselves.
There's so much grief and happiness and creativity in this community, and I think Resource Center is really good at trying new innovative approaches to try to get communities together so they can share all these different emotions.
And I think it's through each other, be it a staff member, someone that's accessing services here, or friends that are both in this situation. They see the beauty in each other, and then they're reminded of like little glimpses of hope and light. No matter who you are coming into this space, you're just like being able to be your whole person. I think it's really hard not to see people's humanity in this space.
Our clients deal with a lot of labels and a lot of stigma. These experiences can often be so challenging that they engulf the identities of the people we're working with, especially when so much of our outer community is limiting them to that identity.
I had been working with someone. He is someone we could identify as chronically homeless, and someone with a substance use disorder, and also for me, someone who is unable to or not willing to share a lot of emotions. His best friend, and who he called a brother, who was also a client here, passed away. As Resource Center often does, we held a memorial. That's when this client really started crying, and I think he was really able to share just in that moment with the people who were there what he was going through and how much he missed his friend.
In the reflection of the beauty he saw in his friend, he was able to, for the first time in a long time, like see the beauty in himself and see himself as more, and saw how society so often doesn't let him be that person, and how he bought in. The relationship that he had with someone, his friend, really helped him remember who he was.
It's just reminding someone of their forever roles, and reminding the continuance of love, and that will never die.